Welcome back, folks, to Get Rich Investing in Toronto Condos. Today, I'd like to talk about the acronym ACE. A for appreciation, C for cash flow, and E for equity paydown. These are three important ways in which real estate helps you build value and wealth over time. Let's start with appreciation. So, if you take a fairly conservative long-term appreciation rate of 5%, let's see how this benefits us by using an example of a $500,000 condo in Toronto, whether it be a studio or small one bedroom, and it appreciates 5%. You put down 20% because that's what most lenders require for a rental property these days. And that means that out of your own pocket, you've put in $100,000. Now, the 5% is actually occurring on the $500,000. So, after 1 year, that $500,000 is now worth $525,000. You've made $25,000. However, since you put only $100,000 on it, you've actually turned $100,000 into $125,000. So that's 25% return after year one. Now let's move on to the second way to make money in rental property investments. C for cash flow. So this is quite simple. You take the rent that you're able to get each month from the tenant, subtract out the mortgage payment, the property taxes, and the condo insurance. And what you get left over is going to be your cash flow. I will tell you that buying a rental condo in Toronto nowadays, it's going to be quite difficult to actually make any significant cash flow. It has the advantage of having a fairly passive approach to it, but cash flow is not going to give you the big bucks here. You'll be lucky at this stage if you can pretty well break even, and that may even require you to put down even a little bit more than 20% to get you to that level. Let's move on now to the third important way of making money investing in real estate. So with the mortgage payment that you're doing, part of that is going towards the principal of the mortgage. So in this example, for that $500,000 condo that you put $100,000 down on, you've got a mortgage of $400,000 that the bank has lent you. Part of the mortgage payment goes towards paying down that principal. Especially with these low interest rates, a good chunk of that mortgage payment is going to the principal at this point. So imagine you hang on to this for 20 years, and at the end of that 20 years, you might have, especially if you make some extra payments throughout, you might have, let's say, $100,000 in actual mortgage left. Meanwhile, this has been appreciating at an average of 5% per year. So maybe now your $500,000 condo is now worth $1 million. Or 1.1, 1.2. If you subtract out the mortgage that's left over, you're now at a point where you own a $1 million plus property free and clear that you can, at that point, borrow against, gift it to your kids to give them a head start, use it for retirement, whatever you like. You've just basically built $1 million fairly passively without a super high risk way. Again, this is really powerful stuff using leverage and in the ways that real estate can make you a millionaire over time. This is not a get rich quick. This is not buy stock A and then, you heard it from your barber to buy this stock, and then in 2 months they're gonna get taken over, and you're gonna make $1 million. not to mention that would be illegal and likely considered insider trading. This is also not counting on, Lotto 649. What do we got there? A 1 in 14 million chance of winning. You probably got a better chance of getting struck by lightning on a sunny day. Again, this is also not on the other side of the end of the spectrum. This is also not, putting $100,000 in a GIC that's going to make you, 1 or 2% per year. And again, there's no leverage there. So you're just making it on that 100,000, not like the example we took where the 5% was on the 500,000, which is giving you a heck of a lot of more money. So again, if you want to learn more about this, feel free to reach out to me, comment below. You could also buy a copy of my book on Amazon.ca. Get Rich Investing in Toronto Condos, which has a lot of valuable information. Or watch some of my other videos and podcasts on my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. And if you like this, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And also hit that notification bell so when new videos come out, you get notified of when to check back in. Enjoy your day. Oh, my voice. Is not Toronto condos take 100,000